My name is Chris. I'm the Rustic Caveman. If you've been a member of the channel or if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that I am a diabetic. And one of the other things about being diabetic is about a year ago, I got these. Now, at the time, I didn't have insurance, so I paid for these things out of pocket. And I will tell you that they are not a pretty penny. They are rather really expensive. But anyway, so it became very, very problematic if, and anybody who actually wears a CGM already knows this, those stupid things are easy to knock off. The frustrating part is when you put it on and that night you go to bed and you manage to rip it off rolling over in the bed the first night. So without having insurance, what that would mean is I would go without until the next one came due, and then I would put it on. Anyway, my brother and sister-in-law up in Michigan put me onto something that has been an absolute game changer. Now, I've got mine on, it's right here, and I got a film over top of it. Now, the film that you can pick up at Amazon, it barely covers, and I've got the old one sitting right here. Let me tap the bag. Now, if you've gotten the little stickers that you can get from Amazon, most of them come and they only cover this little plastic sticky part on the outside. They don't actually cover the entire CGM, which means you can still catch it and peel it off pretty easily. So what my brother and sister-in-law showed me was this stuff. Now, this is primarily for people who wear tattoos. They get the tattoo and then they put this on it and it protects it. And it will protect it. I mean, these things last at least a couple of weeks. And then you peel it off. When you pull the CGM off, put on a new one, you put on a new piece of derm shield. Now, it looks like this. Okay, now it's hard to see, but this is actually 3 layers of material here. You've got this, I don't want to use that one, I'll use this little piece here. You've got this, this layer, okay, that peels off, and you see all the little pluses and stuff. Now, there's also another layer, so when you can get it off, and I will tell you that that's a little bit more difficult to do. It actually sticks. Knocked me all over the place again. Let me actually stick this to my hand. You can kind of get your fingernail in there a little bit, and if you work really gently, you can peel off what is then the outer layer, and you end up with, let me see if I can get it off my hand now without messing it all up. Anyway, you can see how well it sticks. Anyway, you end up with this layer still in your skin. And it actually holds that CGM down really, really well. Now, it'll peel up a little bit on the sides. There's a way around fixing that, and I'll show you what it is. And this stuff's really cheap, so I don't mind wasting a little bit of it. For a CGM this size, which is what I have, I use a piece about that big. I'm going to cut off portion of it. Now, to get rid of some of the peeling on the ends and things like that, you just kind of round it off. Okay, just like that. Real quick and easy. And it means the edges won't catch as well, that's all. It's still going to peel up a little bit, and that's fine. You can have your buddy, your wife, your friend, or whatever, husband, kind of trim off the edges that peeled up. That'll last it for a little bit longer. Okay, so here we have that. I am going to, sitting at the desk all day starts to hurt the elbows, and so that towel makes a big difference for that. As anybody's been with the channel for a while knows I am a remote programmer, so I sit at this desk for 10-11 hours a day. Okay, now after you get this part prepared, you fold it in half. Okay, you cut out just a tiny little notch. Okay, because there's a hole in the CGM, and that hole supposedly has to have some airflow, even though this stuff is breathable when it's done. And then you end up with this. It's got a little hole in it. Okay, now I'm going to regret this later, but I'm going to stick this on my skin for an example, if there's any stickiness left to it. I'm going to peel this off. Okay, I'm going to stick it on there so that the little hole is lined up. Rub it down, peel it back. If I can get the edge with one hand. Anyway, when your significant other or your friend, whoever is putting this on you and lining up the hole on the CGMs, that you put it on the bottom of your arm and can't see it, it's a whole lot easier. Alright, finally got that off there. Okay, anyway, so you have your CGM, you have this material over here, you got your little pluses sticking up. I have found, in order to get the next layer off, it is easier to kind of rub it a little bit. Make sure you're sealed down all the way around. I'm not in that corner, but there's a reason for that. Okay, now there is a discolored line of pluses here. They're kind of an orange for this stuff, and basically for me, I just take my finger and I can do this. I can do this when it's on the inside of my arm right here, and there it goes, and I can peel it up. It really sticks good, I'll tell you. And then I'm peeling this up, and that's it. Now keep in mind that when it's on your arm up here, it actually sticks a little bit better, but because I was fiddling and fussing with it, some of the edges aren't on real good. But anyway, this is not a sponsorship of any kind. This is something I believe in. I've been doing this for about a year, and I can tell you that it has probably saved me a couple of $100 in CGMs being ripped off my arm. Now this is completely waterproof. It's breathable. I mean, it moves pretty good with your arm. That one's been on for about 4 days, and that's it. Again, my name is Chris. I'm the Rustic Caveman. I'm a diabetic. I wear a CGM, and I'm tired of paying for them when they get peeled off. This is the product that I use. Enjoy. It makes a world of difference. Thank you much for watching. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Ow. I didn't need that hair anyway.